citizens, the Democrats. The left is coming after me because I'm defending you, and that's true. That's why they come after me every day. But we caught him on the Russian hoax. We finally caught him after 2.5 years. The Russian hoax. Turned out to be the exact opposite. They're the ones that were playing with Russia. That was a beauty. Hillary, crooked Hillary. No, they're the ones. Yeah, I agree with you. I used to just be quiet on that. I agree with you 100%. They paid millions and millions of dollars they paid. And they tried to show it. It was the greatest hoax and the greatest political crime in the history of our country. That's what they committed. But I'm the only one standing between their open borders and extremism and the health care benefits that you've earned and paid for all your life you paid for. As long as I'm president, no one will lay a hand on your Medicare or your Social Security. As a candidate, I made a sacred promise that I'd strengthen, protect, and defend your Medicare benefits, and that's exactly what I've done. I've done that, right? My administration's fought to deliver greater security, affordability, fairness, economic stability to our nation's seniors. Under 8 years of the previous administration, premiums for Medicare health plans went up, including a 25% increase right here in Florida. That's for the previous people. Under my administration, we've lowered Medicare Advantage premiums by a number nobody even believes, 34% nationwide. And today, it's the lowest level in 14 years. Did you know that, Ron? That's not a bad thing for you to put into your speech, right? Who would think that? No, but seriously, we've brought it way down. They've done a great, this group over here, they've done a great job. Thanks to our efforts, there are 2,000, thank you. There are 2,000 more Medicare Advantage plans today than there were 3 years ago, Seema. That's incredible. Think of that. That means more choice and more competition for better care at a much lower cost. When we rapidly expanded telehealth for Medicare beneficiaries during the pandemic, the number of telehealth users increased from 14,000 a week to 1.7 million a week. What's that percentage? Yet all of this danger, it's all in danger because if these other people get in, they will end all of that. The telehealth, it's interesting. We've learned something. For children, they're much better in a classroom than they are on a laptop, okay? Children. But for your health and what you can do so much of it, such a big percentage, better than going out and going through. This telehealth has been amazing. It's been really incredible. It's been an incredible thing. So it's increased like 6,500%. And it's probably the only thing that came out of this whole deal that we really can take pleasure at, telehealth. So it's been really an incredible thing that's happened. Over 130 Democrats in Congress, including far-left Senator Kamala Harris, who's the most left. I said he'll never choose her because nobody treated him worse than her. Nobody. Plus, her poll numbers were sinking. She never even got to Iowa. She never got there. And when I said, oh, and by the way, did Mike Pence do a good job the other night? Right? Good man. Did a great job. And I had a great, thank you. I had a lot of fun last night with that. That was a nice evening. It's a nice, pleasurable evening. I have somebody going totally crazy last night. And I told you that. She told me. She's going to tell. Oh, okay, I'll believe you, right? No, but I understand that worked out very well last night. That's what the word is, so it's good. Another evening in paradise, I call it. They're sponsoring a socialist health care plan that would annihilate your Medicare. The Democrats' policy proposals may go by different names. They put all sorts of names. They say single payer or so-called the public option. But really, they're all based on the same core promise, rating Medicare to fund a socialist health care takeover, and it's going to destroy your Medicare. That's the one thing you know for sure. Every one of their plans involves rationing care, restricting access, denying coverage, slashing quality, extending wait times, and massively raising your taxes. Other than that, it's actually quite good. As we know from seeing these left-wing policies in action around the world, seniors will be the victims, and that's what happens. The first to go are the seniors. The victims are really the seniors. It's, this is nothing that unique. Socialist health care plans always end up denying care and coverage to the sick and the elderly in order to control costs. And they always feel that this is the easiest way to do it. We must not let them bring this lethal and deadly agenda to America. Don't let it happen. Got to vote them out. Get out and vote. Democrat health care proposals would abolish private insurance for 180 million Americans. Just so you know, there are many people, they've had a good life, they've done well, they have private plans. They are unbelievable. They love their plan. Those plans are gone. Those plans are gone. They'd abolish the Medicare Advantage program that benefits 24 million seniors, including 1 out of 2 Hispanic seniors and 1 out of 3 African-American seniors who enrolled in the Medicare Advantage, right? And that would all be ended. It would be abolished for big, fat, ugly, socialized medicine. You go to a hospital, if you don't feel good, go to a hospital room and wait for 3 days to see a doctor. I will never allow that to happen under my administration. Your Medicare Advantage is safe, your benefits are protected, and I will always protect patients with pre-existing conditions, always, always, always. They always play that card, right? You know. Remember, they used to say, oh, he's going to give up. So at first they said I was going to be in a war within the first week. Whatever happened to that, right? Just the opposite. Our great warriors are coming home. They're all coming home. They're all coming home. Look at North Korea. They thought we'd be a war immediately with North Korea. How's that worked out, right? It's worked out very nicely. You know, we'll talk, keep talking. But it worked out very well. But the other thing, they say, he will destroy your Social Security. Really? Did I? I said, no. No, they're going to destroy it because they'll destroy our country. They'll destroy your Social Security, and they'll destroy your country. And Joe won't have any idea what happened because he's gone. Let's face it. He's gone. Another critical issue for senior citizens is the price of prescription drugs. This is something I'm very proud of because we've lowered Part D prescription drug premiums by 12%, saving senior citizens $1.9 billion. But the big is yet to come. I stood up to Big Pharma, and that's not easy. They got big money. They're the biggest lobbyist in this country by far. And I signed an executive order implementing a most favored nations policy for the United States. You know, for years you've heard we pay more for drugs than any other country. Well, that's not even close. We pay much more. And then other countries that we know very well take advantage of us, and they pay a fraction. I mean, you wouldn't even believe how much less, but a fraction. 10 cents for a pill as opposed to $2 for a pill. Same pill from the same lab plant, right? And I instituted a favored nations clause. I said, if Germany or some other country is getting our stuff low, I want a favored nations, meaning I want it for the same price. And they have gone crazy. I have never seen so many ads. They put on more ads against me now than Sleepy Joe Biden. I'm telling you. And they understand. And it's, you know, look, it should have been done a long time ago. They should have